The Uje Primary School is doing amazing work with disabled youth, teaching us that every child needs an education, regardless of their condition. Let's take a look at their story.
My name is Mohamed Yahya. I'm a staff of Abuja School for the Handicapped. The school was established in 1999. Special education is new in our country, Nigeria. The school is purposely meant to cater for less privileged children and those with disabilities in different areas, such as hearing impaired, autistic children, Down syndrome, learning disabled children, and physically disabled children, and so on and so forth.
How many days do you have in a month?
It is also meant to cater for those of them who are academically intelligent, but because of their disability, they could not have anybody to sponsor their education. The tuition is free, accommodation is free, and feeding is free. The government provides funds, but certainly not adequate.
It doesn't look like the image of God.
Why I nominate the school is because I myself, I am disabled, and I want to be a light to the school. I want to be an inspiration to the school. I find it difficult to get educated, but I manage somehow to get educated, and I want to be an inspiration to the students and to the pupils here. My first contact with the school was back then in 2011 when I was serving as a youth corps member. So I came to the school to check and see the needs of the school and how I could come in and facilitate a project or a development. That my own was accepted because I don't know them, I don't know how the project is going to look like.
Since the school has been established, it has produced a number of disabled children that could be found in sister states of Abuja, schooling. Some are in secondary school, some are in tertiary institutions. It's just of recent that library had been established for us, but unfortunately, we lack books into the library. Apart from books, we equally lack sitting materials that could suit their disability. Not all of them can sit effectively on a chair. Some needed sitting material that are smaller than the chairs we the normal ones are sitting on. On admission here, we have 207 children, and we need textbooks that can go around to all of them.
This school was a great school, a school that have made me somebody tomorrow. This school is a school that when you have a child like this, you're supposed to bring him to the school for him to learn more and for him to further his education.
I like this school because you're humble, gentle, miracle, happiness. Dance with me. The school need books.
The student will benefit from these textbooks because sometimes they will be coming to the library to read more about what they have not learned before and what they are supposed to know at the right time. And for that, they will concentrate the more they have the textbooks. When I grow up, I want to become a medical doctor because I want to save my people from bondage and sickness.
I want to be educated because I want to be a lawyer in the future. I want to make money like my father.
How many of you have seen tree before? Tree.
If the school gets what is being requested, I will be personally happy, I will be fulfilled. It has been my dream to have a way of impacting the life of the students. And if the school gets this request, I will be happy because the students will be better off, they'll be better educated, they'll be useful to their parents and the society, and their life will not remain the same again.
If Airtel supports the school, we shall be very happy and appreciative to Airtel because it will go a long way in benefiting not only the children, but the entire staff of the school.
When I see disabled people treated badly, I feel bad because they are supposed to be given the best in life. What they need education for them to be more audible, for them to know more about the country, Nigeria. And not for them to be being at the streets, to be treating them. We need to love them and give them the best they want.
Once they are educated, their life could be better off and a burden somehow lifted from them and their parents as well.
After watching that video, I can certainly say there are angels right here amongst us. Coming up after the break, we'll have some of the heroes from the primary school right here in the Touching Lives studio. Stay with us.
Touching Lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Join me as I welcome our guests, Mohammed, Margaret, and Joshua. Thank you so much for coming to the program. We really, really appreciate you being here, and just seeing your story is very, very inspiring. Mohammed, I want to know, you've been one of the longest serving teachers in the school. What has been the progress rates for a lot of the students that have come through your school?
Well, the school has made a lot of tremendous achievements academically. Most of the children we have there are not academically sound because of their nature. However, we equally expose some of them that are not academically okay into vocational training acquisition, such as knitting, basket weaving, tailoring, and so on and so forth. Most of them are excelling. As I'm telling you, the school has achieved a lot. We pray that they will continue to achieve. Let me pass here, please.
That's fantastic.
God bless you, yeah.
Thank you so much. Margaret, when I was watching your story, I just saw you smiling. You seem so confident, so full of life. And I want to know, what has the school done for you?
The school has done many things for me. The school teaches me what I don't know before, what I was unable to learn, and now I'm able to learn it. The school has taken me from many places that I've not gone before.
All right. Now, Joshua, you nominated the school. I want to know, what was your interest and your motivation, and why did you choose to get involved?
Looking at myself, I am physically challenged, and in the society, the physically challenged, I believe, are those that are most talked down in the society generally, and we are not well catered for. So I took it upon myself that at any point I have any opportunity to assist, I go for them first.
Mr. Mohammed, have there been any situations where, the school is so full that you can't take any more students?
Of course, yes.
And how do you deal with those situations?
In a school system, you have to admit according to the number of infrastructure put in place, especially the accommodation size. Now, when we discovered that the infrastructure is overstretched, we decided to say, let us stop the admission for the meantime until after a group has graduated.
What are some of the other things that, you wish the school could offer or do for, disabled youth?
We will continue to answer Oliver Twist because we are not tired of receiving. However, one important thing is that the education of children with disabilities is very, very capital intensive. Most of them are aggressive. Provide beds today. Some may even go ahead to just damage all the beds. You can't beat them, can't punish them, you can't spread them, let alone suspending them. So continuously, we are in need of help from well-meaning Nigerians, such as Airtel and other organizations.
So Joshua, I want to ask you how you think the school has helped destigmatizing special needs and disabilities.
The way I think the school have helped the stigmatization and whatever is giving them qualitative education. If you have a qualitative education as persons with disabilities, the stigmatization aspect is reduced because you can compete, you can go head-on with your colleagues, both the able-bodied people and whatever. But the most dangerous part of the stigmatization is illiteracy, where you cannot come out, you cannot defend yourself, you cannot help yourself. So that is why I advocate for proper education. It will help to reduce the stigmatization. Though it's still there, we are still suffering it. I am a victim several times.
Thank you so much. I would like to say thank you for coming on the program, for the fantastic work it is that you're doing. I feel like sometimes teachers are not praised enough for all the wonderful things that you're doing. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, Joshua, as well, for nominating the school and just, putting this on the map. And Margaret, thank you so much for your confidence and everything that you're exuding. You're going to be inspiring a lot of people that are watching the program out there. Of course, with Airtel Touching Lives, we're about making a difference and touching people's lives in some way, and just adding to the wonderful work that you're doing at the school. And with that, we would like to help you out with textbooks, because I know you talked about your library, textbooks and storybooks. We'd also like to offer some sports equipment and wheelchairs and crutches.
Madam, I would like to say, may God continue to bless you. This enlightenment alone, creating awareness before those who are even yet to know that such school is existing, is enough. Nothing is small, nothing is too big. My annoyance with many Nigerians, this country is extremely rich. But there are those who look at us as if to say we don't know what we are doing. We're even smelling before them. I don't care. My calling is teaching. That's why after learning how to teach the so-called normal ones, I went back again to read special education on how to cater for people of this nature. So we'll appreciate you in whichever way you come to our help. And God Almighty will continue to bless you abundantly. Thank you so much.
Margaret, you've certainly benefited from great teachers and from a great school. How do you think this is going to help the school and other people that are coming in after you as well?
It's going to help the school. For the school will go higher, and you see the students happy, they will be happy that there will be adequate waters and other things they need. But the school will help them a lot that will make them face their studies. Thank you.
Joshua, you talked about the books and the libraries and, equipping the library. And what do you think the books are going to do for them, as well as the crutches and the wheelchairs?
Wow, a lot. It's going to do a lot. And I feel fulfilled. One of my aims for nominating the school is to see that the school is being impacted. My effort is no more in vain. I don't see it as a little something. donating books to the school, generations yet unborn will benefit from it. So I feel great and I feel happy and I appreciate Airtel. I see that the school will help them to build up. There are some students that their parents cannot provide textbooks for them or whatever. So if it is available in the school, it will help them a lot and it will help to increase their knowledge. I am so happy and so fulfilled. Thank you.
We've been quite overwhelmed with inspiration right here in the Airtel Touching Lives studio. It's just great to see that there are people out there not just thinking of themselves, but thinking about others. And I urge you viewers at home to think of other people, your brothers, your sisters, your friends, and people you don't even know. What can you do to make their lives better? See you next time on Airtel Touching Lives.